जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Kindly be seated. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the listing ceremony of Samhi. Samhi is one of India's leading hotel owner asset and management company with an institutional ownership, model experience, leadership, and professional management team. Samhi has long-standing relationships with three of the well-established and leading brands and hotel operators, namely Marriott, IHG and Hyatt. Samhi has a portfolio of 31 operating hotels comprising of 4,801 keys and has a diverse geographic presence in 14 cities across India, including Delhi, Bengaluru, Hyderabad, Chennai, and Pune. Samhi has 2 hotels under development with a total of 461 keys in Kolkata and Navi Mumbai. Without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome our guests on the dais with a presentation of bouquets. Please put your hands together and welcome Mr. Ashish Jharkhandwala, Chairman, Managing Director, and Chief Executive Officer, Samhi Hotels Limited. Mr. Gyanadas, EVP and Head of Investment, Samhi Hotels Limited. Mr. Rajat Mehra, Chief Financial Officer, Samhi Hotels Limited. Mr. Girish Joshi, Chief Listing and Trading Development, BSE. Mr. Viren Jairat, Director, Equity Capitals Market, Kotak Mahindra Capital Company Limited. Ms. Neha Agarwal, MD, Head Equity Capital, JM Financial Limited. And Mr. Abhishek Anand, Executive Director, Investment Banking, JM Financial Limited. We will now have the traditional lighting of the lamp. May I request all our guests to kindly do the honors. I also invite Tanya Chakravarti, General Counsel, Senior Director, Corporate Affairs, and Sanjay Jain, Senior Director, Corporate Affairs and Company Secretary, and Compliance Officer.
कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We now have the opening speech by Mr. Viren Jairath, Director, Equity Capital Markets, Kotak Mahindra Capital Company Limited. Please put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for Mr. Viren Jairath.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Well, the day is finally here. We've been, on behalf of the management team, the BRLMs, I wish you all a very warm welcome here. My friend in the morning has taken the liberty of introducing the company, so I don't really need to go through this paper for description, but I would basically like to, congratulate the management team. They have done a stellar performance. We have been associated with the company since 2019, when we were first looking to take the company public. And of course, for a variety of reasons, including markets and COVID, we had to go on a pause. The company has, of course, delivered a significant and stellar performance for the last 4 years, because of which we are here today. The IPO received tremendous response, and you've seen the list of anchor investors. We've got sovereign wealth funds, the largest mutual funds in India, all coming together and subscribing to the IPO. 9 times QIB subscription, very, very positive response from the entire base of QIBs, even in the main book, retail, and as well as HNI. I think that's about it. I'll probably, have Ashish come and speak more on the company. But truly, we take a lot of companies to IPO at Kotak, and of course, I speak on behalf of JM as well. But there is truly some management teams which we understand and we believe truly deserve to be listed, and just given their level of professionalism, enthusiasm, and the stellar track record and performance, even during the toughest times. And here is clearly the best example that you will have, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, and please put your hands together for them.
Thank you, sir. I now invite Mr. Ashish Jakhanwala, Chairman, MD, and Chief Executive Officer, Samhi Hotels Limited.
Hi, good morning. There's one question that has hounded me for years, and that is if this could have been easier. And those of you who've worked with me will realize that this is one question we kept asking ourselves: could this have been easier? So, in December 31st, 2010, I wrote a small email to a very small group of people. I'm so blessed that all of those people are still in this room today. I've got Gyana on the stage here. I've got Anamika here. I've got Shubhra here, Ashish Garg, Dheeraj. People get up and take a bow. What's really a blessing is that all those people are still there working in Samhi. And we asked for 2 things. We promised ourselves 2 things. One was, of course, determination. And determination was required to climb up the mountain. But we also talked about a second thing, which was imagination. And imagination to move the mountain. And I think while we had determination for the first 8 years of our existence, during COVID, we needed a lot of imagination because we literally had to move the mountain. So thank you, everybody, for staying put. I think we're also quite blessed to have a very enviable ensemble of shareholders with us, right? So this company would have not reached here without the support of our shareholders. Equity International, a lot of you may know, a lot of you may not know, has been a largest shareholder since inception pretty much. Sam Zell, the legendary investor, and in his own words, not very subtle, has been backing us for almost a decade now. And I hate to break Sam's myth that he was not subtle. I have been a recipient of his fondness, of his subtleness, of his patience for the last 10 years. So Sam, you're looking down us from the heavens. I can bust your myth that you've been really, really subtle with us. And then there's Tom Henihan. I hope Tom is watching us on Zoom. And Tom could well be an investor in this company, but he chose to be first a mentor, then a friend, then a cheerleader. And he donned every avatar he could probably don to see us through these tough times. So Tom, thank you so much. And you've been pulling us towards the summit. And Tom very famously said, because I'm considered to be a hard taskmaster, so in his own words, when you're climbing the mountain, sometimes you should take a pause, turn, enjoy the vista. So Tom has been pulling us for the last 10 years up to the summit. And when I saw the 18 months lock-in, I felt very happy, because now he got 18 months to pause, turn back and enjoy the vista that he's been working hard for. Gaurav Dalmia at GTI, he's not here, but those of you who know Gaurav will let you know that he works relentlessly 24/7. So if he gets your attention, you got to be something special. And Gaurav has backed this business for the last almost 12 years now. Then we got the team at Goldman, and we first had Niladri and Rahul. Then we had Ruchita, Pranav, and Mukesh, and thankfully Mukesh and Pranav are here. And these are people who took the weight of a 1,000-pound gorilla, which is Goldman, to keep us going. And heroes in Indian movies are not successful, they're not wealthy, they definitely don't work for Goldman Sachs. But in our lives, we had some heroes who had all of that. So thank you so much. Then we had IFC. Unfortunately, nobody could join us from IFC today, but as a World Bank, they've been a shareholder, investor in this company for almost 10 years. And they've been hugely supportive. And last but not the least, Sohail, Ajish, and Sudhir. You came last, but I can tell you one thing, that without you, we were really missing a heartbeat. So you were the pacemaker who got us to smoothen our heartbeats to be here standing on the stage today. So thank you so much. Needless to say, a fantastic team that has helped us get here. We've got, I think, Kamya here, Ruth here, the whole team from Indus Law, Manoj is here. Thank you guys. You've been relentlessly working with us for the last 4 years. You've been so patient. You've been a real friend. So thank you so much. And I'm sure every company comes on this stage and thanks BRLM. So that's really the tradition. But for us, we owe them more than gratitude. I don't know how many times you've seen BRLMs truly being able to get a business which has more than 2,500 people, get to a path to flourish and succeed. Viren and team at Kotak, absolutely, like you said, you've been patient with us for almost 4 years now. Thank you, and I can feel the happiness and pride when I see them in front of us. The team at JM, Ranga and the team at JM have paraded ourselves, they've actually paraded themselves with a reputation in their worst times. And I think we're indebted, and it's our promise that we will make you proud. And then there's Neha. So there were 2 BRLMs, and then there was Neha Agarwal. Neha, thank you so much for being a friend, for being a counsel. It's been an honor and pride for us to work with you. You just don't work, you care. And I think universe listens to you in a different way, and thank you that you asked for our success today. So ladies and gentlemen, I stand here very, very proud. And the reason why these guys are looking all so good today is not because they're wearing good clothes, it's because they're wearing pride. And once you wear pride, even if it has creases, it looks really, really good. So thank you so much for being a part of the journey. I stand here with pride about the past and definitely a lot of promises about the future. So thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. And now Mr. Girish Joshi, Chief Listing and Trading Development, BSE, will address all of us.
Distinguished dignitaries and friends from the fraternity, good morning and a very warm welcome to all of you present here at the BSE's iconic International Convention Center for the listing ceremony of Samhi Hotels. On behalf of BSE, I would like to welcome Sri Ashish Jakanwala, Chairman, Managing Director, CEO from the company, Sri Gyanadas, EVP and Head of Investment, Samhi Hotels, Sri Rajat Mehra, CFO, Sri Viren Jairath, Director, Equity Capital Market, Kotak Mahindra Capital, and Sri Abhishek Anand, ED, Investment Banking, JM Financials Limited. I think a lot has been said about the company, but still we want to also say a few words about the company. It is our privilege and honor to host the listing ceremony of Samhi Hotels on account of its successful public offer of rupees 1,370 crores. Today, BSE is proud to welcome Samhi Hotel, a prominent branded hotel, ownership and asset management platform in India with the third largest inventory of operational keys, owned and leased. We are happy to learn that within 12 years of starting its business operations, Samhi Hotel has built its strong presence over 12 of India's key urban consumption centers. The overwhelming response received in its subscription is a measure of its success story, its strong corporate values, as well as an impact-driven vision. And Ashish has truly narrated, even we have seen successful story of many startups, but this kind of startups in a hotel venture, it's truly remarkable. And congratulations to Ashish and his team. I would like to congratulate Samhi Hotels for the success of their issue. With this, Samhi Hotels Limited is now the newest member in the BSE family. Now, the story of BSE is the story of Indian economy. With a 149-year-old history, BSE is one of the oldest working public institutions in India, having created wealth to the tune of more than $3 trillion, including equity and debt. The benchmark index of BSE, called S&P BSE Sensex, is tracked by investors across the globe and has grown since India opened up its economy in 1991. It is also considered as a barometer for the growth of Indian economy. BSE is the world's fastest exchange with response time less than 6 microseconds and is also the largest exchange in terms of number of listed companies, which stands at 5237 when Samhi is also included in BSE family. Over the past 149 years, the exchange has successfully offered an efficient capital raising platform to companies in India. And it is in this international convention center that we have witnessed the development of Indian capital market over several decades. First, this was a trading ring when outcry trading used to happen with brokers with hand gestures. Now it is a convention hall post-digitization and post-automation. BSE provides an efficient, transparent market for trading in equity, debt, equity derivatives, currency derivatives, commodity derivatives, interest rate derivatives, mutual funds, even and stock lending and borrowing. BSE provides also a host of other services to capital market participants for risk management, clearing and settlement, market data services, and financial education. It has a global reach with customers around the world and a nationwide presence. BSE systems and processes are designed to safeguard market integrity, drive the growth of Indian capital market, and stimulate innovation and competition across all market segments. The S&P BSE Sensex and S&P BSE BankX derivatives contracts, which we have recently launched in May 2023, have witnessed significant turnover and has been witnessing consistent rise in both turnover and open interest, and which has a unique expiry on Friday. For last 3 Fridays, we have received consistent turnover of more than 90 lakh crore. BSE has recently launched a social stock exchange. This was a drive given by government and FM announced in 2021 budget. So, and we are receiving good response. We are getting listing of good number of social enterprises on this platform. So we are confident that by listing on BSE, Samhi Hotels will not only be able to enhance its visibility and profile, but also broaden its investor base to further deepen its line of business. BSE looks forward to bring Samhi Hotel preferred fundraising partner continually, and it expands its reach and grows in scale. I wish this esteemed all the very best on account of a successful listing. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. And now we have the presentation of mementos. May I request Mr. Girish Joshi to do the honors. It will be the first set of mementos from BSE to all our guests at the dais. From Mr. Girish Joshi to Mr. Ashish Jakanwala. A nice round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. That's where we can say hats off to him. From Mr. Girish Joshi once again to Mr. Gyanadas. Mr. Rajat Mehra. Mr. Viren Jairath. Sneha Agarwal. And Mr. Abhishek Anand. We now have the exchange of mementos, and the first one goes out from Mr. Ashish Jakanwala to Mr. Girish Joshi. From Mr. Ashish Jakanwala to Mr. Viren Jairath. Ms. Neha Agarwal. Yes, please come up. We next have our legal advisors, Shardul Amarchand, the agency concept communications, registrar of the issue, KFIN, Mr. Francis Fernandez. We next have our auditors, KPMG. Thank you, sir. We now have the vote of thanks by Mr. Abhishek Anand, the Executive Director, Investment Banking, JM Financial Limited. Please put your hands together for Mr. Abhishek Anand.
Sure. Yeah, good morning, everyone. Lovely to be here. What a great presentation. What a great vibe. Actually, just this reminds me of a typical day in our road shows, right? Ashish, when we used to go in a road show, this is the vibe we used to have. Never ever we doubted ourselves, and that is the underlying beauty of this company. So today is actually a very memorable day for of course, Ashish, but also for JM and Kotak. We have been looking forward to this day because we have seen the company put in all the hard work, not only in getting themselves listed, but I think build a business which is this is just a step towards that, the business. It's going to be a big company, I'm sure about it. We have the full faith in the company going forward. But the efforts put in really reflects what we are going to achieve today. Now, we are very grateful to the entire Samhi family for giving us the opportunity to work with them. However, the responsibility actually now grows multifold. From a few investors, we almost have 2 lakh shareholders. So now we have an opportunity to interact with a lot more people, but also a lot more challenges going forward. And I'm sure that you will not only deal with them, you will exceed all the challenges. However, we assure you from our side of our continued commitment towards the company in the exhilarating journey forward. All of us at JM always believe in the Samhi story and the success of the issue. Today, the response from the investors globally has actually reinstated our faith in the company. Investors have admired the enthusiasm and during the road shows and the confidence displayed by the management in the story. And clearly, they have believed in Samhi's growth story, for sure. We have our full confidence that Team Samhi is going to be one of the largest hospitality companies, not only in India, but across the world. We are sure about it. On behalf of everyone, I would also like to acknowledge the good work done by teams in making this transaction a successful one. I would like to specially thank our regulator, SEBI, for all the interaction and all the help provided by them. I would like to thank BSE and NSE for their constant support. And finally, as the quote goes, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Samhi has taken a big step today, but the journey lies ahead, and I'm sure that we are going to be successful in the journey. We are looking forward to Samhi reaching spectacular heights in the years to come, and we hope to work on many more transactions going forward. We really thank the management for giving us the opportunity to work with them, and all the very best for today. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Technically, we've got about 3 minutes to go. So I'd like to invite Mr. Rajat Mehra, Chief Financial Officer, Samhi Hotels Limited, to speak to all of us. Please put your hands together for Mr. Rajat Mehra.
All right.
So I've got 2 minutes with me, and it was not planned, but I thought it's important for me to address the gathering here today. Uh, Ashish talked about the journey that we had over the last 12 years plus now, and trust me, it was not very smooth. While we started working on the IPO preparation, this time, I'm not talking about 2019, and Ashish went and started speaking with the shareholders that, okay, this is what the path that we're looking at. And it was just not the IPO. We said, okay, there are a couple of refinancings that we have to do. And we will sell some assets. We'll also do some acquisition. And by the way, we'll do the IPO as well, while we do the process. But I think it was a fantastic journey. We could do this not just because of what we have been committed to, but I think the support of all the partners who have been with us throughout this journey, whether it's KPMG, Nange Anderson, and the team, it's there. They kept on working with us night in, night out. The entire finance team, thank you so much, guys. I think you've been a continuous support to me. We keep on coming back, asking for more. And as everybody's saying, this is the start of a journey, and it starts now, and many more nights for us to kind of take the steps that we have to. But thank you so much, and thank you so much, everybody, for coming here and then making this event extremely, extremely special for all of us. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. May I request our gentleman from the dais to kindly move towards the gong. And exactly at 10 o'clock, like we call it, the bell ceremony. But countdown to that, I will need your assistance, ladies and gentlemen. So you're going to help me with that. Yes, whoever else would like to join them. We're getting closer to the countdown. Samhi Hotels Limited is going to be listed in a few seconds. We will start from 10. Everybody, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Congratulations, Samhi Hotels Limited. And for the last time, ladies and gentlemen, a nice rousing round of applause for Samhi Hotels Limited getting listed here at the BSE. You are all requested to join us for refreshment. And with that, we come to the end of our program for this morning. Have a lovely weekend. This is Bosco Rodriguez signing off. Take care. Bye-bye. God bless.